Right, gents, went through the rules earlier. Make sure you listen to my command all the
The
time.
stare down from Lafitani and Vaotuua. Peter Hickmott, the final instructions. Michael Chavello, Billy Coffey, and former UFC and Ryzen star beat down Damian Brown with your ringside. Are we going to get out of the first round? 4-2.
Right,
in the second round onwards, the men can point to the diamond. It's the size of a phone booth, the final stand, and they can throw down inside of it. Good sliding body shot off the lead hand early from Vaotuua. Slips the jab nicely, Vaotuua. Evades the overhand right. Good footwork early on here from Mikey Vaotuua, Billy.
Yeah, that left was solid, wasn't he? Landed very, very well. I just feel like this has been that second round diamond call. It's got to be the one.
Fake there from Lafitani. Got to use his reach to try and keep Vaotuua outside of that pocket. It's only a 5-by-5 cage here. The Brawl Pen isn't big. There is nowhere to run. There is nowhere to hide. And especially more so when you're the size of these two behemoths. Lafitani carrying his chin dangerously high here, I feel, Billy.
Oh, Vaotua's got 3 left hooks in here. He just keeps connecting. Watch his left. He's worked with it well. He's got his range in early, and he's hit him 3 times already. Have a look at it.
55 seconds to go. First round set for 4-2. They can initiate the final stand diamond from the second round onwards. Right hand connects on to the forearm. That lovely jab, though, from Lafitani. Vaotuua tries to turn him. Lafitani spinning back fist. Are there signs that Lafitani is starting to gas here, Billy?
Yeah, I really, really think that in this one, the Vaotua's got the better of him. That last hit, it kind of hit him behind the ear, and he looked a bit stunned as he turned around. I think that, look at that again, that left hand is so dangerous and fast. Oh, and again.
Lafitani's massive beard may be providing him some protection. He'll need all he can get here. 3-punch combination, short left again from Vaotuua. Final 10 seconds of the round. A fake from Lafitani. Fake from Vaotuua. Nails him with that right cross. Oh, he's got the big kamosh! The big kamosh! He nailed it with that right hand. Lafitani went down. He's up by the count of 7. Can he see out the round? He's on rubber legs. Peter Hickmott lets it go on. The bell's about to sound. And it saves Pouvalu Lafitani from surely being knocked out.
Oh, my goodness.
Beat down Damian Brown. How about that for a first round?
Yeah, that was incredible. I mean, we can see a little bit of a skill discrepancy there, but the heart from both of these guys. But you can see with Vaotuua, he's got some setup. He's got a bit of a plan coming in here tonight. Lots of footwork, lots of feints, popping the jab out, hitting the body as well. A few big shots there for the street fighter, but they're right at the end there. I was looking at that through the cage. He was out. Like, dead set, how that guy stood up, went to count, and then got the clearance by the ref. He was dead set, unconscious, and then just woke up from the dead.
The left hand caught him, the right hand planted him like a tree. Damien, if you're in the corner of Lafitani, what are you telling him to do in the second round?
Yeah, look, Lafitani, I mean, his downfall right now is he's biting on every feint, and he's not just biting there. Every single one is a big movement. So Vaotuua just gets to see the movement and counter it. So I'm telling him not to bite on the feint. Don't even respect the feint. You either go first or you counter. That's the issue right now, is there's no counter coming out either. So he needs to go first or counter in the next round. Probably take it a little safe for the first 30 seconds too.
Now, folks, should either man decide to, they can point to the diamond and call for the final stand. Will they go toe-to-toe in that central diamond? And indeed, someone's called it. I believe it's Lafitani.
All right, there's a both call for the time in the centre. Understand?
Time stops. It's time for the final stand. They throw down until one man backs out and he loses a point, or until one man drops. Here we go, the final stand. Lafitani comes out swinging the hooking punches. Nice uppercut from Lafitani. He's going to back out. Gets pushed out by Vaotuua. Referee says fight on. Final stand is over. The round continues, Billy.
Oh, I thought that was actually quite a smart move from Lafitani to get in close quarters and actually start throwing first, as Damien said. He's sitting back. He's not reacting to... Oh, that's a good... That left is dangerous.
That needling jab from Mikey Vaotuua has been disastrous for Lafitani so far. Lafitani eats another one. He's on the outside here. Vaotuua methodical, picking his shots. Not overexerting himself. No wild swinging from Mikey Vaotuua. Lafitani, the street fighter, tries to lumber forward. Vaotuua, nice head movement, moving from the hips as well. Lafitani looks a little unsettled here, Billy.
Look, in all honesty, I think he's come to life with that knock. His eyes are clearer, he's moving better. He's actually throwing some counters now. I feel like they put him on the floor and just woke him back up.
Turning his back momentarily, Vaotuua trying to capitalise, narrows him with the right again. Is Lafitani ripe for the picking once more? Takes a big breath, adjusts the trunks. 35 seconds to go, second round body shot. Folds him like origami. There's the right hand in the jaw. He's about to go down. And the referee saves him. Standing count here for Lafitani. Damien, what does he need to do here?
Well, obviously, Lafitani, he needs to take a little bit of time, but I think he needs to lead with the rear hand. I can see a little bit of an opening there with that jab coming out so much from Vaotuua, but it's not coming back to the face. Lafitani needs to lead with the rear hand, and he'll get a few shots off.
Final seconds of the second round. Another good one for Vaotuua. He's trying to finish the fight here. Wild left hand. Lafitani still standing. And we are going to go into the third of four.
Stop. Time. Round.
How about this bloke, Mikey Vaotuua? What an absolute punishment machine. No stool in the corner for either man. But certainly Billy Coffey, Vaotua's fight so far.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with the way he's moving. I mean, Lafitani, you've got to give it to him. We'll see here on the replay. It was a smart move, and I thought they were stepped out of the diamond, but they mustn't have.
Vaotuua actually pushed him out of the diamond, and that was enough for the fight to go on.
And that was a dangerous moment too, wasn't it? He pushed him out and he straightened him up and thought the fight was still over.
Damien, we saw on the replay there a lovely rip to the liver from Vaotuua. Would that be advisable for the next round? Go to the body of Lafitani instead of to the jaw.
Yeah, of course. He could definitely go to the body and start to pick him apart there, drop the hands, and then he'll be able to come back upstairs. But I actually reckon he's doing a fantastic job with his footwork and his jab. I think he just needs to change the pattern a little bit. If he can just change the timing on the jab, maybe feint a couple of times or cut a little bit of an angle first, then he'll have a bit more success again, which obviously he's already having. But yeah, I think if he can just change the pattern a little bit, but keep what he's doing, I think he'll find a home for a finishing shot. But the body shot's definitely going to bring the hands down.
90-second breaks between rounds. The Brawl Pen doors close. There is still another chance to point to the diamond and call for the final stand. You are allowed one gesture accepted each throughout the entirety of the fight. Lafitani trying to sit down on that right hand. Vaotuua going towards the breadbasket. Good counter left hand from Vaotuua. Just not enough mustard on that hook. Lafitani turns the back and that left hand catches him. Down goes Vaotuua. And that one came early, Billy.
Oh my, I believe he's about to brawl and win the brawl with just using one hand. That left hand is lightning. And Lafitani, he's a warrior. You've got to give it to him. He's been dropped 3 times and he gets back up and he looks like he's ready to go again.
80 seconds to survive or trying to swing the pendulum for Lafitani. Vaotuua hooking again off that lead hand. Solid right between the gloves there and down goes Lafitani. Referee says no knockdown. Calls for the corner of Vaotuua to throw a Superman punch. I'd be inclined, Damien, to go back to the body of Lafitani, soften him up, then go the draw.
Yeah, for sure. Even just, he could throw in a spinning back fist here because Lafitani's dipping to the right hand, so if he spins, he'll hit him. But there he goes, drops him all over.
It is good night, Irene, for Lafitani, and Mikey Vaotuua knocks him out with that right hand, Coach Billy Coffey.
Wow, what a statement. Once again, you think you're going to brawl, it's going to be ugly, it's going to be messy, but they seem to keep making these masterpieces of skill in fast quarters. I'm so impressed by him. He was composed the entire time. You've got to give it to Lafitani. He kept getting up, he kept having a crack, but in the end there, it looked like he was scoring tries in the corner. He's diving so much.
Composed is the right word, especially for Mikey Vaotuua. Didn't go crazy, didn't overextend, didn't waste precious energy, and was pinpoint in his delivery. There were moments for Lafitani, not enough though. And Mikey Vaotuua with the final KO. One little Mikey's idol, Mark Hunt, here ringside, very happy, Billy.
I told you, it is an absolute energizer. It may as well be a shot of Red Bull. You get a hug from Mark Hunt and you are from the Samoan descent. It's game over.
It's like being a basketballer and having Michael Jordan in the crowd congratulating you and hugging you and wishing you luck on your way to the cage.
Correct, correct. And it just gives you energy because you know you're fighting in front of someone who would love to be in there, who would dominate this sport. And I'll tell you what, he'll be impressed with that. I'll ask him after the break.
Okay, let's go to Matthew to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout comes to a halt at 1 minute, 17 seconds in the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO out of the red corner, Mikey Samoan Warrior Vaotuua.